Causing scandal and drastically. No government doing bubble. And yes, well, she always did her best to help out those in distress. Now she don't have money. We have to beg Joffrey. Labor boys don't share, none of them care. We must vote them out, I declare. Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship, or shall we sit on it and perish slow? We don't know. We don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. We don't know. We don't know. You tell me what to do.
Caribbean American community. Don't miss a moment of the action. Stay tuned to Caribbean American News Media Show for an immersive viewing experience like no other. Hashtag Caribbean American News, hashtag show, hashtag cultural celebration.
Discover the perfect platform to reach the vibrant Caribbean American community. Advertise with Caribbean American News Media. Our engaging platform connects you directly with a diverse audience interested in your products and services. Whether you're looking to promote your business, event, or services, our platform offers the ideal opportunity to showcase your brand to a receptive and engaged audience. Contact us now to learn more about our advertising options and start reaching your target market today. Hashtag Caribbean American, hashtag advertising success, hashtag connect with your audience.
Well, a special good evening to all our viewers here on Caribbean American News Media Platform. It is good to have you, my friends. It is 8:10 p.m. here in our neck of the woods. As a matter of fact, all the excitement is here in New York, not in St. Lucia. That was yesterday, the mash of whatever they call it, but we're going to have a massive show here in New York, and then it will end up there in St. Lucia sometime in September. But greetings, my friends, and welcome to the Caribbean American News Media Platform, the news you report. Thank you for sharing the live, and those of you who are joining us through our YouTube channel, I want to wish you a very beautiful evening, top of the evening to you. And I also can see Boss Lady and all the others. They can't wait to jump in. I was about to block Boss Lady now, but that's my little friend. But what can I say, friends? Yes, my friends, we are on, we are live. And for those of you who are viewing on Facebook, Catherine, Zakafet, Dudu, and Veronica, and all our beautiful families there, Dr. Fletcher, yes, Dr. Fletcher, Mary, greetings, all of you, greetings, friends, greetings. Let me just see if I can get over to our YouTube brothers and sisters over there. Just bear with me. But greetings, greetings, greetings. Please share the live as you join. Yes, yes, Boss Lady is there. Like I predicted. I didn't even see her, but I just know that she was going to be over there watching me a certain way, my lady. But greetings, like I said, Tutbun and Sylvia. A long time I have not greeted Sylvia Rical. Greetings to you. I always pronounce the name wrong, but guys, you all know how I stop over here. But greetings, welcome, 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 welcome to the platform. Thank you so much for being our honored guest for tonight. I have two guests that will be with me tonight. I am not going to do the promotions, but we have individuals who are well capable of promoting the programs both here and in St. Lucia. We have some developments that we want to share with you, and I'm going to ask you folks to watch and watch this space concerning the police department. I am sure something is going to happen this week that would remind you of this space. But watch this space, friends. I am not able to share anything with you, but all I can say is watch the space, and we're going to have some. It's not going to be an installation of any police commissioner, but just watch the space, and most of you would be a little. I don't know how you're going to feel about it. You guys feel very differently these days, you know. Yeah, I mean, things that you should feel bad about, you feel good about, and things that you should not match for, you're matching for. So I don't know what is going on, but tonight we have two guests. We're going to have a discussion, and I just want to remind you folks that tomorrow night, Minerva Ward will be here with us, and we're going to look at the Prime Minister's statement during his rally yesterday there in Castries. Minerva Ward and myself, we're going to dissect, we're going to go through the body of that speech. There's a lot that we got to share with you, friends. And also, I want to remind you that as we speak, the Honorable Alan Chasney is getting ready to review documents and files pertaining to CIP here in Washington, D.C. You also got to watch the space for Sunday this weekend. He's freshly coming out of the trip to Washington, and you will be, I'm sure, receiving some updates at the caucus session here in New York. So you got to watch this space. All roads lead to Caribbean American News Online, I believe. It's the only platform that will be carrying this event live. We have exclusive rights, as we have been in the business for many years, so we have exclusive rights to this broadcast. Like, no got charge moon, no got charge two months. Especially say laborers, they like to come and interrupt our life. We're charging all of them. We, Monkey D. If they can go and march and do all kind of thing and they have no health care, I am sure they can come here and pay a few dollars because they have the money, of course. They got CIP money last weekend. But greetings, my friend Veronica Sakafet. I am just delaying for we're missing one of our guests who will be with us shortly. Amen. One of our guests will be here with us shortly. So what I will do in instead of delaying the time, we are going to go. Yes, that's a virus, Catherine. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. Yes, the phone will take care of that virus. If it's a Galaxy or if you have Apple, it will take care of that. But again, what we will do, we will go straight over to our first guest who is online with us, and then we will await the entrance of Brother Champagne, who is going to be. So our guest for tonight is Ian Cauldron, and as you know, he's the PR of the Flabo New York caucus, and we also have the man Champagne, the manager of Sky FM there in St. Lucia. So at this time, we are going to go over to our guest, who one brother is there already, the early bird. He will catch the worm, and Champagne, by the time Champagne come, we would have all our drinks done. Yes, everything would have been done, and we'll have to send him to the next match next year for SLP. What am I saying, friends? Greetings. Yes, Dr. Ian is on with us. Welcome to the platform, sir. How are you? How was your day?
I'm good, Brother Garfield. I'm good. I had a good day. I just want to say good evening to all your listeners and viewers around the globe.
Yes, sir. Good to have you, and glad to know that you had a beautiful day and you're still having a beautiful day. All right. So, Ian, there's a lot of stuff going to be happening this weekend. It looks like we will have to move fence, open roads in order to accommodate this weekend event. Tell us before you go any further, what is happening in New York City apart from Labor Day? What is happening in New York City with the Flabo?
Okay, so what is happening is I'm very excited to announce on your platform that the New York Flabo Caucus we're hosting the biggest Labor Day barbecue event, and it's this Sunday, as you indicated to your listeners and viewers. This Sunday, all roads leads to Queens, Laurelton, Queens, New York, at 138-20 on 224th Street, um, Brooklyn, Laurelton, Queens, New York. This is where the action is. Um, it's an annual event, but this year it promises to be even bigger and better. And you've seen on the various social media platforms, that I'm pleased to announce that our political leader, the leader of the opposition, the Honorable Alan Chastney, will be in attendance at our event. We have our deputy political leader, the Honorable, I say honorable because he's honorable to me and many, the Honorable Guy Joseph, will be in attendance. We also have, I'm pleased to announce that our sister, the mobilization officer, Sister Nancy Charles, will also be with us on this Sunday. And we have Brother Felix de Tourville, aka Champagne, will be in attendance from Sky FM, manager of Sky FM. I'm excited because we've added so many different components this year.
All right, so Ian just went out. Let's hope. Okay, he's back. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sorry, I have 5 DJs. We have 5 DJs this year at our event. We have DJ Black Spider, we have DJ King D, we have DJ Sci-Fi, we have DJ Small Boy, and we have DJ High Plus. Five DJs, popular DJs in Brooklyn, New York, will be playing on the console at the event. In addition to that, Brother Garfield, we have top local soca artists come flying in from St. Lucia. One of them is Pablo Estava. He's very popular in St. Lucia.
Who's Pablo? Is he
We
from the
also
Valley, Denver Valley?
he, he's from the Denver Valley. We have two popular top local soca artists from St. Lucia that I'm keeping to my chest. It's a surprise. If you come there, you will see them.
Mm-hmm.
We have also another local artist from St. Lucia.
Mm-hmm.
His name is popularly known as Bongo, and his popular song is I Susanna. For those of you who into the oldie goldies, he will be performing live. We also have this year, we've added another component. We have Morgie, popular calypsonian from St. Lucia. Morgie will be flying in from St. Lucia, from Canada. He will be performing live at the event. In addition to this, Brother Garfield, we have a local solo group that will be performing live. This is a new feature in the New York Turbo Caucus Labor Day event. So we have a popular Brooklyn solo group called SWAT Solo Group. They will be performing. We
Mm-hmm.
also added another feature to the event. We
Talk
have
to
a
me.
karaoke competition. So, you can sing a song of your choice, you can get a cash, you can get a prize. You'll be privileged to get a prize if you win, if you're that winner for the karaoke competition. Also, it doesn't stop here. We have a forehand domino competition. Winner takes it all. So as persons register, the cash prize increases. And so, yes, also to that, we have a top local MC coming in from St. Lucia called Jordan. Jordan from Hot FM. Those of you who are familiar with Jordan, he will be one of our MCs at the event. Um, Also, we've added another component. As you indicated, Caribbean American News Media have exclusive rights to the event. It will be live on social media. And so, what we have included is a component called live interviews. So, for those of you in the diaspora who would want to, express your sentiment, if you want to, say what's affecting you, how you feel about the state of affairs of your country, you will get that opportunity to express yourself. So we have what we call a live interview segment where persons can, express this how they feel about the country. They can have shout outs to their loved ones back home in St. Lucia. Um, yes, and so this is where the action is. we also have transportation that which is critical for those of you in Brooklyn who would want to head up to Queens, New York. The transportation will be stationed at Utica and Church Avenue in front of the Chase Bank. Transportation will be available from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. So it's $10 a head. So if you want to head on there, you're not mobile and you want to be part of the event, and I think every United Workers' Party supporter should be part of this event. You'll be able to meet your political leader of the opposition, Honorable Alan Chasney. You'll be able to meet Guy Joseph. You'll be able to meet Nancy Charles. You'll be able to meet Champagne from Sky FM. And also, there are two surprises from the hierarchy of the United Workers' Party that will be in attendance. So all in all, it's the excitement, the buzz for this activity is at its optimum. I'm excited because we have included so many different features insofar as our Labor Day event, and all road leads to Laurelton, Queens, New York this coming Sunday.
Right. So you spoke of surprises. Will there be did you mention the domino tournament? Will there be domino, and what time that is going to start?
The domino competition will be starting at 4 p.m. The event
4 p.m.
we're looking to start the forehand domino competition at 4 p.m. The event itself starts at 3. Then we take a little break. We're going to have the speeches with our political leader, Guy Joseph, Nancy Charles, Champagne. That starts at 6 to 8. So we have those, and then from 8, then we incorporate the karaoke competition. Then we're going to mix it up. We want it to be a fun-filled event. At the same time, the emphasis is to highlight our party, to make St. Lucian and realize that, look, we in the diaspora, we support the UWP, and we are active, we are vibrant, and we are doing what's necessary to assist our party in regaining the governance of St. Lucia, which is critical at this juncture.
So let me ask you, is there a fee to enter the event?
There is absolutely no fee. It's free. You can come. But however, there are going to be lots to eat and drink on sale. Lots to eat and drink. Lobby, kidney, pork, chicken.
Don't mention no pork on the platform. We don't eat pork over here, man.
Okay, I take that back. But
so Ian took back the pork.
I took back the pork. But we're going to have a well-stocked bar. We're going to have lots to eat and drink, right? And so you walk if a full pocket, because trust me, the menu, what you can afford, what you like to eat, it will be available on sale, and we have a well-stocked bar.
Wow. So it is free of charge. And let me ask you, is there any restriction as to who can come? If the SLP can come, hacks can come, is it open to just the UWP or all who are concerned about their country?
Everybody's invited. Once you love your country and you're a patriot and you want to come to the event, it's open to anybody. There's no restriction. You must be a Flobo to come. It's a Flobo, a New York Flobo Caucus event. However, if you are St. Lucian and you love your country and you want better for your country, the event, you're welcome to come. So there's no restriction as to who can come or who cannot come.
Right. So there's going to be lots to eat. Let me ask you, last year you had at that event the guys with the ovens, the drum ovens, and they were making bread, they were baking bread. Would that be there this year?
That is on also.
That was a good feature. I love it.
Yeah, you filled your stomach with local bread, Brother Garfield. I have to caution you.
Well, last year, all I can say is that they fed me well at the event, and I know that the food it is always, in place. Surprisingly, last year, speaking about this annual event, I met a very stunned SLP supporter there And he said to me, he's like, man, I'm just tired of these people, these SLP. And I honestly, I was shocked because I know the family. I grew up among them. And I was very pleased that he was able to come to show his support to the event, and he mingled with the people. And so I just wanted to say this, that you folks who are SLP and you are in New York, please come over to the platform. You don't need to fight. A matter of fact, I'm inviting all of you. You're going to meet the opposition leader in person, Patouche, but he'll be there in person, and you can share some concerns with him, talk to him. I'm sure that you will like him after meeting him. You know, he's not the beast that Buddy make him out to be, and I'll talk about that later on. But if you are in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston, I believe that you should take a drive into New York and come and enjoy some nice natural food and enjoy the moments. I will be broadcasting live there. I would come on with even a program before the program, letting you know, letting you see as the individuals enter the location, like the opposition leader, Brother Guy Joseph, and all our brothers from the party. We will be having our live program before the program, God's willing, and we'll have our call-in programs. You can call and you can interact also. So it's going to be live on the air. We just lost Ian, so he should be back on Champagne also. We're hoping that he can reconnect with us. Okay, so again, we are just promoting the New York Flubbo Caucus meeting barbecue this weekend, and that is the 1st of September, time 3 p.m. And so you heard that the bus leaves Utica by 2 o'clock. Just bear with me, folks. Just bear with me. Ian is back. I do apologize. I was just trying to get our other guest hooked up. It's a new technology, and so it will take a little time for him to get on, and that is our brother Champagne, who is going to be with us. And by the way, I have another announcement. After the barbecue, that is the Monday, I believe Champagne is going to be here live in studio with me in person, and we're going to have the show together. We're going to host a show together, both Champagne and myself, on this platform. Tomorrow night is going to be Maneuver Ward, and we have some other announcements that we'll be making concerning live programming. I'm trying to squeeze as much of our party leaders in live here in studio as they're here in New York. So I'm going to take the opportunity, folks, to squeeze them on the show so that at least we can have some answers to some of the many questions that we have in the nation. Dr. Ian, you're back.
Yes. So I was saying, yes. So the event is open to anybody. Once you love your country and you want a better Saint Lucia, it's open to you. And that's why we incorporated the segment where we call live interview. So persons like who want to make the shout outs to their loved ones back home in St. Lucia, or who want to say something based on the state of affairs of the country, because not many persons are privileged like you and myself, Brother Garfield, to call a talk show and get through and express themselves. So this will be a golden opportunity at some point in time during the event where persons can come. It will going to be live on your platform, and just make express their sentiments, how they feel about the country, and how they see the country going, and what have you. So yes, it's open, all and sundry. Once you're a patriot, you love your country, you want better, you are welcome to come.
All right. So that is our brother Ian. I'm going to ask Ian to, if he can just take a break and try to help Champagne to hook up. I think he's trying his best to get on. So Ian, if you can do me a favor, I will hold the space until you come back to help him out in getting over, and
Sure.
next week he's going to be in person with us here. All right. So we're going to we'll come back over to Ian in a moment as he get our friend Champagne up and running. But let's have a conversation, folks. A lot this weekend was said by the government. Your government was marching. They called it a march of progress. Now, while the government is doing a march of progress, friends, we are being told that there is a young child that died at the hospital, and there are investigations going on right now as we speak concerning the death of that child. That child died at our healthcare institution, and we look at the crime rate, 54 deaths in our nation. We look at our roads condition. We look at the airport. We look at the CIP confusion. We look at the GPH deal. The GPH deal is still there. It has not gone anywhere. And I was saying today, folks, with the GPH deal, as soon as GPA is signed on to St. Lucia, or St. Lucia signed on, hold a minute, folks. Just bear with me. As soon as GPA sign on to the deal, folks, guess what? They went private. So they're no longer on the stock market. They are now a private organization. Just bear with me, folks. Let me see if I can locate Champagne on the system. Oh, good. I think I got him. No. Let me see here. Just bear with me. Just bear with me, folks. Okay, so I'm still not seeing him there. So let's take a hold. All right, folks, so we are back again. We're just trying to get one of our guests situated on the platform, and he's going to be in very shortly. All right, he's going to be in very shortly. So as I was saying, as soon as the GPS agency took over the ports of St. Lucia, they pulled themselves off of the market, which means that St. Lucia was a sweet deal. It was a sweetheart deal. If I had to go on the stock market, and then as soon as I get this new company or country, then I just feel that I'm at a place where I don't need to be public anymore, then I would say, folks, just like CIP, who's going to benefit? Who is going to benefit? We go over to CIP, and we're seeing a lot of CIP monies being pushed out in one weekend. In 1 week, friends. After 3 years, the St. Lucia Labour Party could not have found money to do anything in the country, not the roads. They told you, by the way, that they could not have fixed our roads because it was raining. I was right there. I was the one who broke that news at the town hall meeting. They said that it was raining. They said it. Then it slipped out of the mouth of one of the politicians who said that we don't have the money. Then they said Shastner did not leave any money for us. And therefore, we don't have the money yet to fix the road. If we can only get the vaccine money, then we can do a lot. You remember those stories? Remember, they had to put a 2.5% tax on you, the citizens, because they said they need more money. Remember that, St. Lucians? Remember the gas price? They kept the gas price high. Up to this day, the gas price, it is still sky high as far as I'm concerned. Because the Prime Minister said, we have not reached our quota yet. We have not bleed you, the citizens, enough as yet. We saw our healthcare system. We saw a broken healthcare system where our citizens were complaining that one, there were no medications at our hospitals. There were no bed sheets at our hospitals. There were no supplies at the hospital, and the doctors and the nurses were getting frustrated. And the Prime Minister, the government said to us that no, they're just talking, they're just party hacks, everything is fine. A matter of fact, we have given more to the hospital and to the medical people than any other government. Now, listen to me, St. Lucians. Here is a government after 3 years. Every time you hear them fellas, every time you hear these guys, they are telling you that they are the best, that they have done more for you than any other government, including their own government. Because they're not drawing a line to say, Kenny Anthony did a lot, or this one did a lot. No, this mix-up Labour Party. Sapa Labour. This Labour Party is saying to you and their supporters that we have never seen a Labour Party like this before. We have done everything already, so there's nothing more to do but celebrate. Because that's what they're doing. I don't mind they wait until they open St. Jude's and they go celebrate somewhere. But them fellas are celebrating while a child is in the morgue waiting to be buried because he went to our healthcare system. And he's not the only one. There are other children, there are other adults. There are people right now, as I speak to you, who are afraid of the healthcare system. They are afraid. They're winging it at home. They ain't going nowhere. They're not going to the hospital. They are afraid to go to the hospital. And your government, folks, the farmers are catching their tail in the country. And all we're hearing is that we have done more for you all than any other government. We still do not have food security. Well, we have done more than any other government. We fix more roads. We give more money. So it is time to celebrate progress. But it can never be true celebration, friends. Those guys are celebrating their pockets and their new homes and their new cars and their secret deals that will make their lives better than yours. They ain't celebrating no achievement, really, on your behalf. Because all they did this weekend was give you a little $100, $200 voucher, give you a step program, give you this and that, flood the whole of St. Lucia with monies. And not only any monies, you know, them fellas flooded St. Lucia with CIP money. So what you saw last weekend was something that I've never seen in the history, and the Labour Party is right, something that I've never seen in the history of the nation. And you know what that is? Them fellas finding money so fast that they're throwing 5 million first. And they go back and they hit their chest and they say, let me try another 50, man. Let me try another set of money, and they try the money. Let me mash up them flabber, let me make them, that's what they're saying. So there is no real attempt to fix the problems of our nation, but there is a real attempt, my friends, to bamboozle the minds of the citizens and play politics. That's all it is. Ain't no real anything. Anytime you see money flying out so fast to organizations that you never heard of, you know it's a PR stunt. So all I can say to you, the government is saying, and I'm just repeating what they're saying to you, because some of you don't have understanding. Your government is saying to you, the citizens, that we have done in 3 years all that we have promised to do in 5 years. So we're going to take the next 2 years to party, celebrate, and have a good time, because there is nothing more to do. We have accomplished all our punch list. That's all I can take from it, because if we have a broken healthcare system and you are celebrating progress, what progress are you celebrating? When families cannot go to the supermarket to buy food or to get the right type of food, when they're catching hell just to get by on a daily basis, and you are celebrating progress when many of them are still living in very bad conditions in Marsha, in the Prime Minister's district. But they are focusing on Miku. They are focusing on Miku. I don't know what in Miku that they want. I really don't know. I really don't know St. Lucians. So they say to us that we have made progress, and you need to come out and say to us that we have made progress. That's what it is. So come out and show us that we already make progress. Come out and let everybody know, tell it to the world, that the St. Lucia Labour Party has accomplished all that they have promised. We're going to take this call. We have a call coming in already, folks. Okay, the caller is going to call back. But let's have a conversation, a real conversation. How many of you who are raising monies through barbecues and parties for your health conditions. How many of you can match? How many of you can match? Call you on the air. Caribbean American News Media Platform. You are live with us. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, good night, Brother Garfield. I'm sorry for calling you at such an early notice.
No. It's all good. And I heard that you were on the match yesterday. What happened?
Me on the match? I'm just calling you to tell you. I didn't match for iniquity, you know, my brother. I matched for righteousness, you know.
That's right. That's my brother.
I am so happy that Philip J. Pierre came on the platform and said that Alan Chasney is inciting people to attack his daughter.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. I saw that, and you know where I saw that? I saw that on St. Lucia Loops. And if you can go there, you would read the long passage yesterday, and he was very angry at that. But I believe Philip J. Pierre is a madman, and not to go out of context in that to get your radio station in problems.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, as a prime minister, brought your daughter in as I asked you that the last time, and I called Timothy Polio show the last time about that same situation.
Mm-hmm.
What position does she hold at CIP?
I think she's compliant manager or personnel, whatever it is. I don't know. Or risk management.
She's risk assessment manager.
Yeah.
Philip J. Pierre, you put your daughter in a position that is so critical in a government agency, in a government organization.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect your daughter to get backlash. Joe Biden is the president of the United States. Hunter Biden is being investigated by that same government of his for wrongdoing. So who are you in the small island of 238 square miles for your daughter to not to be investigated and talked about in that critical position because the CIP program is compromised? Your daughter is being paid $6,000 EC dollars a month from taxpayers' money, not from CIP money. I don't know if it's from CIP money because they said, Ernest in your last clip said that, remember when he was in opposition, said that CIP is making enough money to pay for its own operations.
Right. That's right.
So I believe that CIP is paying his daughter $6,000 a month. That was what was said in the media at the time. So how now you can go on a platform and say that Chasney is creating problems for your family? My brother, if you didn't want your family to be in those situations, why did you put your daughter as risk manager?
But wait a minute. His daughter is working for the people of St. Lucia, not her father in her private business. Therefore, if there's a problem in any agency that she's working, she's accountable to the people. She has a very important role to deal with risks. And right now, there are a lot of allegations that there are issues at the CIP. And if we are going to be asking her father to account as the head of the CIP, the head of St. Lucia, then she is fair game.
That is why
she too needs to answer question.
Mm-hmm. We need her to. You see, that is why I love America, and that is why America. I do not know for England and the justice system, but I know about America. Like, for example, what happened to Trump and the attempted assassination, and then they brought the woman that is head of the Secret Service before what it was a committee, right?
Yeah.
So that is what we need in St. Lucia. When we have those types of situations, people must be brought before a tribunal, before some form of legal representation that represents the will of the people, because you cannot tell me you're getting $6,000 a month. The normal working solution is getting less than $1,000 a month, my brother. For a fortnight, people that are working at KFC is getting $500 a fortnight. For people that are working at SNS, getting at least $300 or $400 a fortnight. People that working at the hotels, maybe getting, if they don't get tips, they're not making nothing. You now getting $6,000 plus perks because you're working in a government agency. You can fly out as much as you want. You can travel as much as you want. Anywhere you go, you're the prime minister daughter. Hey, you don't need to pay because you know the prime minister daughter is entered in the place. I'm not bashing the prime minister daughter, but if you have your daughter working in a government agency, we're supposed to ask what is going on with that agency because you're getting $6,000 a month when medication is high, the cost of living is high, gasoline is high. Okay, my brother, listen to me. You have $1,000. You're getting $1,000 a month from a private company.
Mm-hmm.
Your taxes on $1,000. I don't know your tax. For me, your taxes is about $78, $90. If you work overtime, you're getting. You understand?
Right.
So by the time you leave, before you even touch your money, liquid in your hand, you already pay costs. You already the electricity is about $300 for the month. Water is about $100 for the month. Internet is about $100 and something dollars because all that is about a part of the 2.5 levy on top of the 12.5% VAT. You know, my brother.
Yeah. Yep.
So when you have to put a top up on your phone, that is already about $850 because you know you're paying that 2.5% compound tax plus the 12% tax you're paying. When you leave for the fortnight and you do your groceries, if you have to and you send your children to school, or and $1,000, what you living with in your pocket? Can you save? You cannot save.
That's right. You can't.
You
Welcome
have to
back,
be
Ian.
lucky. You have family in the diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
Your father, as prime minister, is already getting at least 10,000 plus as a prime minister. Your daughter is already getting $6,000 as a woman working in CIP. Now CIP has a major problem. And you now coming on Andrew Paul show that's stating that you don't know nothing that is happening about the underselling. I have to give Andrew Paul kudos because over the years we have been saying Andrew Paul is a SLP. Andrew Paul will not
Welcome back,
the
Ian.
hard question. Andrew Paul did a marvelous job in questioning the Prime Minister on behalf of the citizens of St. Lucia. Is it or is it not that we're selling the passport at an underprice? He do not know. How would you do not know? Your daughter is risk manager.
Listen
and
to
now
me.
you go
They
on a
need to
platform.
They need to fire every one of them fellas in the office and start over again because none of them know what is happening there except for one person.
My brother, you know one thing I can tell you? Nobody will be fired. And the reason why nobody will be fired because they marched for that yesterday that to say that nobody will be fired. It is up to now that the United Workers' Party. I heard that we having a protest, one of the protests, something on the 22nd of September. I believe if that is the start of the momentum, that will be a great start.
Yep.
And what I want to say again, one thing I want to say again, I saw on Facebook, because I'm from Central Castries, I saw on Facebook they recommend a lady, which is Malaika, they endorse her to be running for the United Workers' Party. I myself want to endorse Malaika personally, because I know this woman personally. She has been in the United Workers' Party for a very long time. And that is a woman that knows about what is called family. That is something we men do not really know when it comes to what a woman goes through on a daily basis when it comes to single mothers and aunties and those different things that in the boroughs of the communities. And that is something Richard Frederick did not know about when it comes to family, when it comes to togetherness. You understand?
Yes,
So I recommend this lady to run for Central Castries to give Richard Frederick the beating of a lifetime. Because this man is a weak man. And this man is not for the people. They're just like those guys are for their friends, families, and foreigners. I wanted to call Andrew Paul show, my brother. I wanted to ask Andrew Paul, I wanted to ask the Prime Minister 3 things. Prime Minister, when you was in opposition, you campaigned heavily
Welcome
on
back,
friends,
Ian.
family, and foreigners.
No, go ahead.
You campaigned heavily on friends, family, and foreigners. You came up with that term. You chastise Chastney as much as you want on first family and foreigners. And he's such a hypocrite that prime minister we have there.
Yeah.
Kenny Anthony was the one that gave Michael Chastney, Alan Chastney's father, a OEB award for economics for the amount of services that this man gave to St. Lucia from since World War II. When the Americans came to St. Lucia, my brother, I'll give you a brief history. When the Americans came to St. Lucia during World War II, when Nazi Germany, Adolf Hitler, was on the verge of conquering Great Britain, Great Britain tell America, look, I'm at the verge of collapse. I will give you all my islands that I own in the Caribbean to form a belt to protect the south of America, which is Florida, Texas, and all those different places. You can form bases. The first island they put a base was in St. Lucia. That is why we have the UNORA airport. It was actually a military airport. And we have the sub. You see in Rodney Bay there, by Rex Hotel there. We have another small airport there that was for planes that was landing on the water. That's why they're calling it the not the sub. Not the sub. They're calling it. They're calling it something. But yeah, you see where the police station is in Rodney Bay there, right there. That concrete part just by the hotel they broke down there, Rex. That English hotel there. There's this concrete pavement there. That was the Americans who built that. That is why the Americans have such a thing. And it was the Michael Chastney used to be baking bread for the military, the American people that was there at the time was baking bread. That is where the man got his money to invest in the shopping malls and in the hotels that he's
So he was a baker. He was a baker caller.
Michael Chastney owned a bakery in time of World War II. He was running it with his wife to feed the American soldiers in time of World War II, around that time there. So, that is the history.
Oh boy. Wow. I didn't know that one, and all I see is the nasty attack from the Labour Party.
And then after the bakery, my brother, because Michael Chastney has a book. After the bakery, he started taking. He owned a boat. That boat used to take logs from Guyana and bring it into America and in the different islands. You understand? So after the bakery, he invested into the boating industry to transport materials from South America to North America. That is where Michael Chastney got his wealth. And after that, he invested into the supermarkets. Sorry about that. I lost my train of thought. The supermarkets and whatnot. And that is where Kenny Anthony gave him an OBE award. And still today, there's over 20 or 40 people who are permanent shareholders of Master Stores, my brother.
Yeah, that's
those guys are contributing to St. Lucia in mysterious ways. That is in a positive light.
Because
so
all them fellas who are keeping noise out there right now in our government, many of them have not done nothing for the country but take from the country. They have not contributed nothing to the country.
So
we should not listen to them. Period.
This brief history I gave you there is in my closing up.
Yes.
To tell you, I wanted to ask Philip a few questions. You spoke about friends, family, and foreigners. Today, our port has been listed for 40 years to GPH, which is a white man.
Yeah.
Not just our ports. What about now? Your daughter working at CIP, isn't that conflict of interest in government?
That should not be.
Now, you see GPH's friends, his daughter in CIP is family.
But I heard Lisa, the Senator Lisa, she's doing business with GPH, and there are others who are doing business with GPH.
Listen to me carefully. So GPH, so you have friends, which is Lisa.
Yeah.
In CIP, you have family.
Yeah.
And Trinidad, our halls of justice has been given to a Trinidadian company, foreigners.
But
So GPH is foreigners and friends.
but I want to ask you,
CIP
caller,
is family.
which engineer in St. Lucia is associated with this company or construction company
Well,
that is building our halls of justice?
I do not have information on that, but what I do have information on, there's over 300 Indians working at St. Jude's right now. That is another foreign entity which is run by a local. I heard was run by a local company, and that same local company now want to take 300 solutions and bring them out of solution to work. So that is the three questions I had for this man. Where you talk about you came up with the slogan "Friends, Family, and Foreigners." When I check it out,
Brother Ian is back, so I got to take him, man. But
no problem, my
but
brother.
always appreciate your call. Don't be shy. Keep calling. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. So that was our call. So Ian is back on the platform. Ian, I know we had a break there trying to get Champagne on, but it is what it is. Oh, I think you're muted, or it's me. You're muted. We still can't hear you. Wow, you're still muted. You're muted still. I am not sure what is going on here, but you are muted. Go out and come back. Okay, so Brother Ian is going to go out of the room and he's going to come back in the chat room. So, folks, yes, as I was saying to you, as we wait on Ian to get back on track, your government is not putting you first, and that's just the truth. I will tell you some of the players that you need to get out of your politics, and you need to get them out. Buddy is one. Buddy have poisoned the political waters. And the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, in case you don't know, the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, he is waving a white flag and he's asking us to call the fight off. He's saying, take it easy on us now. Let us call a timeout. No more nastiness. No more. Enough. No, enough. Did you hear that? Today, the Prime Minister is saying that no more nastiness. We had enough. No more. And I am saying, my friends, Buddy and all the cabals over there are the ones who are fuming at the mouth, foaming at the mouth, cursing us off. I've had my share. I have some videos there that I had to pass on to the Royal St. Lucia Police Force and the American Embassy in Barbados from their supporters. From their supporters. I heard Ian came under attack. His family was brought in. His father was brought in to embarrass him, and his children were brought into the play. His ex-wife or family or whatever it is were pulled into the game, and nobody called the time off. But CIP, of course, is in the courts, and now they want time off. Enough CIP, no more CIP. Don't talk about CIP anymore. Ian, welcome back.
Thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear now, brother.
Yeah, I just want to apologize for Champagne not coming on. We have some technical difficulties on his end, but I'm hoping that before the show comes on, or even Monday, as you indicated, like Scott Spare, he will be on live on your program.
Yes.
So that persons can get the opportunity to hear from Champagne.
That's for sure.
Yes,
talk to me.
Yes, so where we left off is the fact that we're having this big event. It's this coming Sunday, September 1st. It's the New York Football Caucus Labor Day event. It's the biggest Labor Day to be hosted in New York. And I'm encouraging persons to come out and support. Give your party the support that it needs, All proceeds go to assisting our party, because at the end of the day, We have an election to fight.
Before you go on,
As
Ian, Champagne just sent something that I want to just share with the people. He's apologizing. There was some, like Ian said, there was some technical issues, and he's going to be in studio. He's going to be right here sitting next to me. And I'm inviting anyone else to come on in. Let's have a lively discussion. I wish Champagne had his drums so that we can sing some what do you call those songs? Folk
Solo?
songs? Not the I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it would be nice to have had everybody come in, and we had a beautiful session. But Ian, thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, just a reminder that we have 5 top DJs in Brooklyn, New York that will be on the console this coming Sunday. And let me just recap again: is DJ Black Spider, very popular DJ, DJ King D, another dynamic young upcoming DJ, very popular DJ Sci-Fi. He's all over the country, Connecticut. He gets gigs in Connecticut and all over. He will be on. DJ Small Boy, another top DJ, and DJ Hyde Plus. So it looks that, come on, St. Lucia, you cannot miss this event. Just a suggestion, Brother Garfield, if you can open the lines and persons can give us an indication of they feel enthusiastic about the event. If they have any questions, they can post to me in terms of logistics.
Right.
I'm open to any questions.
So the number is 929-586-1821. There's a question on our platform. What's the location of this event? The location of this event.
The location again is at 138-20 on 224th Street, Laurelton, Queens, New York. It's at the residence of the party chairman. And by the way, just a slight, the party chairman, Mr. Terrell Prudent, will be one of our speakers. He will be at the event. Actually, the event is hosted at his private residence. And I want to say a big thank you to our party chairman, Mr. Terrell Prudent, and his wife, Sharon Prudent, for gracing us with their presence and also allowing us to use their private residence to have this activity. It's our 3rd year that we've hosted this activity, and we are very much excited to be involved in the process of removing the Senatorial Labour Party from government. And as I indicated earlier, finance is a very critical component in fighting a general election, and so we in the diaspora, particularly the New York Federal Caucus, we see the need to have those fundraisers so that we can assist our party. So again, the venue or the location is at 138-20 on 224th Street, Laurelton, Queens, New York. In addition to this, we in the process of speaking to the authorities to maybe block up the road so that we can have, there will be no parking issues. That's something logistically that we're looking at. And as the days get closer, I will, if you, through your platform, Brother Garfield, update your listeners and viewers as to what is the logistic when it comes to parking. What's the status like? So yes, I don't know if anybody have any more
Yes,
questions.
I have
for me.
somebody has a
free.
concern here, Sharon. She is asking, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to make a statement on this, and maybe you can say something about it too. I wish the president of the New York caucus was here also. And that is, it says, come to Connecticut, please, nothing going on here. We have a huge St. Lucian contingency in Hartford, Connecticut. We need Flower Caucus in Connecticut. And that is something that I spoke about, and I believe I spoke to the chairman, Mr. Tipi, and I was saying that I believe the New York caucus needs to be extended over to Connecticut. Maybe some folks can go up there and try to establish or link both groups together so that the people will be involved also, because if the folks there in Connecticut are saying we want to be part of this too, we need an organization, I do not mind driving up to Connecticut and launching an organization there too on behalf of the United Workers' Party. So go ahead, Ian, what do you think of that?
That's a very good question, and thank you for that question, Sharon. And that's something we have been discussing in terms of, and I think It's very important decentralizing our meetings because, as you know, New York is a vast state. So, for example, you have pockets of supporters in the Bronx, you have pockets of supporters in Queens and in Brooklyn. So, one of the things, ideas that we are discussing is to decentralize our meetings. So, for example, for persons who reside in the Bronx, we're going to be coming to you at a location to be announced. So we're going to have a meeting with you for persons in Queens. In addition to this, the Connecticut suggestion is a very welcoming suggestion. And yes, I'm going to take it up to the executive. And yes, maybe we can explore the idea of going to Connecticut and meeting with you. And if Sharon can privately inbox me and give me her contact number, we can start the process rolling by going up to Connecticut, including yourself, Brother Garfield, and meeting with the folks there, and even formulating a caucus, what I can call a cell group out of the New York Global
Yeah.
Caucus. And that's a very good suggestion. I take on board that suggestion.
Right, and maybe also and I mean that's a good start. The recommendation, Ian, of some of us going up there and engaging, whether it's a town hall meeting to meet with the supporters there, and then from there you can launch that organization immediately after that town hall meeting, discussing matters of importance to the citizens who are here in the country, and
And
so
and maybe as our party chairman directory in New York, in the US, that's something that you and I can take and the executive can bring forward to him. So before he makes his return to St. Lucia, maybe we can organize a meeting with the folks in Connecticut and let's get something going, because all hands have to be on deck. This election will be the most critical election, and if we can get ourselves organized in the diaspora, whereby we have those cells or caucuses, then come election time, we know we have a mobilization drive to get persons in those various localities to profit your good and exercise their franchise as St. Lucians. And yes, so when Mr. Terrell Prudent will be in the US, which is in the next few days, I will take it up with him, the idea of maybe going down to Connecticut and speaking to the folks there, and let's get something going there.
and yes, for sure, I can guarantee you'll be hearing from the chairman on that. He's a progressive chairman, and he will welcome the idea of you guys wanting to organize yourself into a cell in order to assist in this upcoming elections. So, and here's another person, Kelly, is saying, great, let me know. So there's a lot of people who would, and just reach out to us, Kelly and the others, so that we will know our contacts, who we can talk to, how we can plan to bring the people together. All right. So this is a good move. Connecticut is
just
only
want to
2
say to
hours from New
Kelly,
York. We are close state.
exactly.
Let's do this. Okay.
I was saying, I was just about, you read my mind, Brother Garfield. I was just about saying that Connecticut is only 2 hours, and it would have been nice for a group of you guys, Sharon and Kelly, to take the drive down this coming weekend. I don't know your schedule, but it would be nice if you guys can take the drive down, join us at the event. You'll be able to meet your political leader, your Honorable Alan Chastney, your party chairman, Terrell Prudent, and maybe right there and then we can get the process rolling. You can make the contact, get the communication lines, get it open, and then let's move from there. So take the drive down. It's going to be a very exciting event. There's going to be lots of entertainment, lots of fun, lots of party officials will be there. I'm getting calls from far as Atlanta, Georgia, Texas, and some members from Brother Garfield from the Toronto caucus. They're driving down from Canada. They're excited to be coming to us to be part of our event. And so Kelly and Sharon, if you can, I don't know your schedule, but if you can profit the opportunity to come down, take a drive down. It's Labor Day weekend. Let's
Yeah.
mingle. Let's get to know your fellow party supporters.
And you know what I always enjoy about these moments? I am not a party guy. I don't drink. I don't party. I like the coming together, meeting. You know, the different solution. I went to a New York caucus meeting in Brooklyn some weeks ago, and Boss Lady and the others, Sharon, Lincoln. There was a La Rose event just a little away, a walk, some steps away from our meeting spot. I went over there, friends, and I stood there in amazement, just looking at the St. Lucians, just dancing and singing, and nobody's concerned about whose politics is what. They were just together. And I was saying to myself, but look at this. Some of these same people, I'm sure they would have cussed you off on the SLP Live or something, but I discovered that people are loving when they come together outside of the politics and everything else. And here is an event where you can come. It's going to be political, of course, because we're going to have the presentations from the political leaders of the party. It's a Flabo caucus, of course, not a Labor caucus. And so you're going to be in a Flabo environment where you will see a lot of yellow and not red. You understand what I'm saying? But it is still a time, what I realize with it, where both political people, both yellow and red, can still come together and still, let's take this call. Calling you on the air, Caribbean American News Media Platform. My guest, Ian Cauldron.
Hey, what's happening, you guys?
We are good.
Good evening, good night.
Interesting discussion you all are having there. I guess trying to put this thing together, and it's not a bad thing, because once that has support in the U.S., that gets everybody excited. When there's an election, they can book their ticket and come down past that valid ballot.
Yeah. But you are in St. Lucia.
Yeah, I'm living. Yeah, I'm living here.
So we can't invite you to the Flabo Caucus in New York event on Sunday.
Well, the honest is, I was from a 10.
You can.
But, I was looking at this flight, and it if we didn't book a ticket way in advance.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't fly on Vol-Air. Don't fly on Vol-Air, CIP Vol-Air. Make sure you get a different airline.
Don't fly on board. So if you're planning on going there like now for now, it's kind of.
Yeah, we're having a delay with your audio.
All right. Oh, okay. It's not the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's okay. What's on your mind, brother? Talk to us.
Yeah, so I'm thinking in relation to the market. I think a lot of us don't really realize that the Labour Party would have prepared themselves for the market in the way of using CIP money to galvanize support around the island. What they did, and I drove around just around doing math, and I realized that, a lot of people from the south, they did do their pull and went out there and pull. I mean, they were talk to music. Actually, it is a self-match, 2000, So that's what organized this. That match, when I put up, it cost well over $200,000.
Repeat what you just said.
What's that?
We didn't hear clearly what you said earlier.
Oh, you guys still have this.
Yeah, your phone is going in and out.
Oh, I don't know if it's the connection. I'm not sure if you hear me clearly now.
Okay, I think it's better now. Great.
Okay, I'm trying my best.
Did you put an estimate on the crowd yesterday?
The crowd was the usual SLP crowd.
Yeah.
Not anything extra than that. It's the usual crowd that they would have by the market when they are expected. And I say to people, don't forget these guys are in government.
Yeah.
They have all the largesse of government, CIP money.
I like that one. Yeah.
Now we think the CIP money is being stuck to Rasta movement. I know the hair 100,000. You know, I expect the LGBTQRSYZ that share sometime to come.
But honestly, I've never seen this caller where them fellas were able to find monies and give to every institution that they can think of, whether it has a body or not, whether it's organized or registered or not. These guys were just finding monies and giving. And it shows that it is not a deliberate effort to fix the problems of St. Lucia, but it is playing politics. It is politics. It's political campaigning.
The money is well organized to do the campaigning, because the people they give money, the persons who are vocal, you're an artist that would be vocal, although you wouldn't hear him for a good while until the money finished.
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
So you're predicting after the money finish, you'll start hearing him?
Yeah, after the money finish, you'll hear him for sure.
Watch a story. Ian, you heard that?
You'll hear him talking about empowerment and this and that. And the usual rant and rave. You forget Rasta, you know, and the usual.
Why is it Lucia's in a bad state?
Bro, let me just say something to the
I think they're in
caller,
a back
Brother Garfield.
We catch them with the hats in the cookie jar as far as the PID money is concerned.
We got to bring back normalcy to government.
Kind of trying to show people, hey, your catch take the money in our hand, we are start giving it now.
Wow.
So they think they will quiet people by just start giving that money. But you don't realize they will take that money, use it, and then still come for you.
Well,
so
people want money. I would take their money if I was there. I would take their money and pass by the market.
That issue is a very complex issue. Right?
Yeah.
It's not an issue that will resonate for a fella in a rum shop drinking his food. We're not really interested in the nitty-gritty of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's those who are able to understand, this whole thing, because there's a lot of terminology being used that the average man is not so with. You understand?
Yeah.
So they are playing they're playing on the minds of the people, like that boy, you have a credit card, to go and use it. You might not be able to use it because they have never wanted people keep money, they go to the corresponding banks and they shut us down. So
what correspondence bank? What these banks have to do with Chasney? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And Chasney himself put out a little video. Can you imagine he would do something like that? Even his wife, would chastise him for that, because she herself wouldn't be able to afford anything like that. So why would you want to do like that? I think he's playing in the minds of the African Russian who doesn't do the research on the show, and will just be filled with emotion when they hear this thing. Like, oh, God, it's not because of that, very sad, because he, for some reason, is involved in this. That's all that is do that. Mm-hmm. This is an issue that is truly in the federal government. Mm-hmm. and you know, everything played out. But they want to get the body. So Martinez now, you know, conveniently put out to the will have them, you know, thinking twice about just murdering.
Mm. Wow.
So these guys are just playing on the abject ignorance of a lot and listen, especially those who support them, who don't care whether it's an empty red suit, they will support.
Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you
That
something.
is the way
I'll tell you something, caller. I believe that the folks in the diaspora, if they love their country, they will have to assist financially because them fellas are finding CIP money under the rug in lockbox, and they're going to flood the nation with that money. And I'm telling you, the United Workers' Party will have to, the caucuses will have to come to rescue and to assist in this rescue mission. All right? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Ian.
With the advent of, with the omission or the absence of what I call campaign financing,
Yeah.
because in jurisdictions like of the likes of Trinidad and Tobago, you have what we call campaign financing legislation,
Yeah.
meaning that political parties, when they get donors or donation, they have to do donations before the election. Who give you what donation? Who give you what?
Yeah.
St. Lucia does not have that legislation called campaign financing, and so, like you rightly said, we're dealing with a government called the St. Lucia Labour Party with all its the financial resources at its disposal, the CIP money. We already see, and let us not be foolhardy not to realize that the dishing out of suddenly CIP money is very strategic. Look at the organizations they're giving the money. Aaron Alexander Ica, the Rastafarian community, they given this they gave this organization from Viewfort $200,000. That is very strategic
But let
because
me
they want,
let
it's
me
all
ask you,
about
Ian.
gaining political support and votes.
Let me ask you, Ian. This organization in Viewfort, what is that all about? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know anything about this organization until when the Prime Minister give them a check of $200,000. The question is, you give $200,000. Where is the follow-up? What is the strategy? What is the strategy to put programs in place so that you can remedy the situation in view? We're not even hearing, but we $200,000 was given to that organization. We don't know this organization. It's, to me, I could be wrong. It's a fly-by-night organization, and so I have to tie in the role and function of the caucuses, in particularly the New York Global Caucus. This is why events like what's happening on Sunday is very, very critical that you as United Workers' Party supporters come out and support, because we need to assist our party with financing, with funds, with money, because you cannot fight a genuine election without finance, without money. And we're dealing with a government that is brutal. They will do anything. We're hearing talks of given to persons to go out and march. I mean, if that is the case, then we're fighting a serious, serious battle. And so, with your support, persons in New York and its environs, to come out on Sunday and support the New York Global Caucus with this event, you're assisting your party.
Let me just say, Ian, a special good night to Peter Chico. Peter, Mr. Chico, you know, we got to talk because I got to get you on set with us so we can have a discussion. So we will try to reach out to you. As you can text me if you know my number. It's on the site so that we can have a conversation. But let me just say, Ian, you said that, yes, people need to come out on Sunday, not only to show support for the caucus in New York. As a matter of fact, just showing support for the caucus in New York is showing support for your party and your country. in St. Lucia. All right. Let me say something, and it's just a warning for some of you. Some of you come to fundraisers and you want everything free. You don't want to spend money for nothing. Not that you don't have it, Some of you have it, but then you complain about the fish is too small, the rice is not enough. It is a fundraiser. It is a fundraiser. So I'm going to ask you to support. Don't complain. Don't come looking for problems with the organization and the decoration and the food and everything else. Just come and have a good time and support the United Workers' Party in their attempt to remove this vagabondish government off of the backs of the citizens of St. Lucia. For those of you who can't travel back home as yet, maybe you don't have your papers or anything, you can support the movement. You can be part of this great movement. And I'm telling you, we are not here to play games. We are going to remove this government off of the backs of the citizens of the country. I am doing it in honor of all those who have died in our healthcare system. That's why I'm going to do it. Go ahead, Ian.
And may I add quickly, at the event on Sunday, there will be membership forms. For those of you who reside in the vicinity of Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, at the event there will be membership available. It's $20 to become a registered official member of the New York Flabo Caucus. We're in the process of this newly installed executive. We're in the process of having IDs for members. That's work in progress. And yes, you hit the nail on the head. We have a mission, and that mission is to assist our party raise the funds, the money, and also to get rid of this government. Also, something that I omitted earlier, there will be the launching of a new CIP Calypso. My good friend Morgie, like I indicated earlier, he's
so
flying
Ian,
in
you're
from-
breaking news tonight.
Yes,
So there's going to be. This sounds like, but
there is.
I didn't know you were a calypsonian yourself in days of
Yeah,
old.
I co-write Calypso, right? A lot of persons don't know that, but I co-write Calypsos. And so Morgie and I have teamed up. We have a new CIP song.
So
It's called CIP,
So you're going to
and it
drop
will
it
be.
on Sunday.
We're gonna drop it on
So
Sunday.
Caribbean American News will broadcast the first. I'm proud.
The first your platform, Caribbean American Media News, will be privileged enough, and those of you who wouldn't be at the event will be privileged to hear live the debut of CIP, the CIP song. And let me tell you, the lyrics behind the song,
It's bad.
you can't miss that. It is out of the world, I'm telling you. And so this is another feature that I'm giving you little
You,
exciting breaking news in
Ian, I
between
suspect that you're not sharing a lot of things with me, and you're my boss. That ain't make no sense. Which
Yeah,
means
so
you St. Lucians got to be there. Those of you, you got to make it a date. If you have pet dogs and you have to watch them, bring the dogs. We'll take care of them. Come
I'm giving
out.
St. Lucia a hint. I'm giving you your platform and your
Go ahead.
viewers a hint. I
Yeah.
remember I indicated earlier that we have top local soca artists. So I'm giving a little hint
Mhm.
because I remember I said I keep in some chess. There is a gentleman, top soca artist who won Soca Monarch in St. Lucia.
In St. Lucia.
Yeah, I'm leaving it right there for now. But Brother Garfield, this is an event that any St. Lucian or United Workers Party supporters, if you don't support the United Workers Party but you love your country, should be at. You cannot miss this event. I mean, when you tell me at this event you have solo, the SWAT solo band performing, you know the solo songs, they will be performing. When you tell me you have local soca artists from St. Lucia will be performing live at the event. When you tell me you have a karaoke competition When you tell me you have a four-hand domino competition, winner takes it all. So if let's say 50% registered to play at $10 or $20 a game, you know how much money you can walk away with at the event? When you tell me if you cannot get through to a talk show or a radio station and you want to say shout outs to your loved ones back home in St. Lucia, you can do it live at the event. These are the components we've added, and in addition to that, you have our speakers. When you tell me, if as a United Workers Party supporter, you're not privileged to meet for the first time, you'll be meeting Alan Shasta, your political leader and leader of the opposition, where you can talk to him about issues, what you think should be done, or give him suggestions. He'll be right there. Also, Guy Joseph and Sister Nancy Charles, Champagne. If you a lover of Sky FM and you've never met Champagne, he will be at the event. You cannot miss that St. Lucia. You cannot miss that United Workers Party supporters. And so, Sunday is the day where you can come out, have some fun, meet your party officials. There's lots to do, lots of entertainment, lots of food and drinks on sale. And listen to me, this is where the action is this
And
coming
Ian,
Sunday.
we are not even begging our people or paying them to come out. We are not doing that. We're not going around begging them, please come, we will look bad if you don't come. We're not doing that. We know the supporters are going to show up. They're going to come out and they're going to meet their political leader and the other leaders of the party. They're going to meet their caucus leader. And I mean, they're just going to have a good time. And I see Anson is on. Anson, you can show up too. But Papali and Ye politics, you are banned from speaking any politics at our event. Come, buy food, because you need to help us remove Philip J. Pear and Buddy off of the backs of the people of St. Lucia. So, Anson, come, bring a crowd, bring all your supporters with their money. As soon as they finish spending their money, drop them back in Brooklyn and you come back. But you are not going to talk any politics on our platform. So just come and enjoy yourself, Anson. But let me see. He's saying something here that I've been listening to you for over an hour, and all I've got to say is wow. I will be responding to lots of what was said on your platform tonight, including how Alan Shastney's father made all his money on being a cook in World War II. Anson, that's not even a major problem for us about whether Alan Shastney's father was a cook or not, or where he make his money. That's not my business. I don't care where he make his money. Once he didn't thief, or he didn't sell crack, or he wasn't told that he's a drug lord and he's a crooked politician. That's all I'm concerned about. But I would say, Anson, that's not an issue for St. Lucians. We have a healthcare crisis. We have a problem with GPH and CIP and all the P's in the country. So the least that we will spend time on is to talk about whether Alan Shastney's father made his money on a boat, in bread, or anywhere else in St. Lucia. The man did make his money. He worked hard. He worked tirelessly to be where he is at this point. And I think the caller was just showing us way back then that Alan Shastney's father was involved in the history of St. Lucia. All right? So let's respect that he served his country. And he did work hard. And he loves his country. And he's at an age where he can look back and say, I did my best to assist my country to build it up. And I think we should just leave that there and focus on the bigger issues that are impacting our nation. We have a dead child died in our healthcare facilities. We have many of our families that are dying at the healthcare facilities in the country. I think that's a bigger problem. Go ahead.
And And I want to agree with you, and I want
Mm-hmm.
to echo your sentiment, Brother Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
We have serious critical issues that impact St. Lucia, that's
Mm-hmm.
affecting St. Lucians right now.
Mm-hmm.
Our healthcare situation is in a mess.
Yeah.
And one of the things the New York Flubber Caucus we have been thinking of, and we're going
Mm-hmm.
to be putting it into action,
Mm-hmm.
is to assist or to donate to the Owen King Hospital, St. Jude, in terms of bed sheets and all the necessary basic supplies that the government does not seem to provide. As a caucus, we are very concerned because not because we support the United Workers' Party, that we will just say, okay, hands off. We are St. Lucians first and foremost. And anything that affects healthcare possibly can affect our loved ones back home. And so it's no
Mm-hmm.
excuse for a government to impose a
Mm-hmm.
2.5% levy on health and security, and we don't know whether those monies are
Mm-hmm.
going to. People still complain of lack of bed sheets, lack of medication. When they go to the emergency department, they still have to wait 6 and 7 hours to see a doctor. I am not happy with that as a St. Lucian. It saddens me. So as the New York Flubber Caucus, we're going to take the bull by the horn and raise the necessary funds to assist our medical institutions. We think we have a social responsibility as a caucus. Though we support the United Workers' Party, but we believe first and foremost we are St. Lucians and we want to assist. So all these distractions about Michael Chastney, that is just a distraction. We are focused. We have an event this coming Sunday where we're going to raise funds, and part of those funds is to assist our party with the necessary financing so that they can take the fight, the political fight, to the Senosha Labour Party. Because let me tell you, Brother Garfield, this coming elections, whether we want to believe it or not, will be the most critical general
Mm-hmm.
election in the history of St. Lucia. It's either we make or we break. And so, the New York Flubber Caucus, we are doing our part. We in the diaspora, we are doing our part. Our social responsibility, our we are patriots, true patriots in the true sense of the word, and we want to see a better St. Lucia. And so, this coming Sunday, when the biggest Labor Day barbecue event that is hosted by the New York Flubber Caucus, and for those of you who are joining in late, it's at 138-20 on 224th Street, Laurelton, Queens, New York. This is where the action is, St. Lucia. Again, top local political speakers from the executive, the hierarchy of the United Workers' Party, will be in attendance. Your political leader of the opposition, Honorable Alan Chasney, Honorable Guy Joseph, Nancy Charles Champagne, our party chairman, Terra Prudent, and there are even more surprises in terms of the hierarchy of the party will be in attendance. We have
It sounds like
five
the whole
top
executive
top
is in New York, Ian.
well,
Wow.
I'm going to be like Philip J. Pierre. I'm going to leave you to speculate. But all I
Uh-huh.
can say is we have
Speculate I
five
will.
top. Exactly. We have five top local soca DJs, sorry, that will be on the console, giving you the nice music. And we try to have a mix, a blend of DJs. So, for example, you have DJ Black Spider. You know those kind of zouk music? He's specialized in that kind of zouk music. If
Mm-hmm.
you want soca, you have DJ Sci-Fi. If you want country and western, you're a country and western lover, DJ Small Boy will gladly provide you with country and western music. If you want the reggae and the dancehall kind of music, DJ King D, which is an upcoming DJ, he will be able to give you that. And so there is a blend of DJs. So it was very strategic that we selected those DJs. In addition to this, we're giving you a little solution element to it. So you have Bongo. I don't know if you remembered Bongo. He performed at the last event
Oh, I
with
had to shut off my
ICI
system.
Juliana. But trust me,
Is
this
that
year
him?
Bongo, that is him. But he's been managed by Boss Lady Diane, so he's under management now.
So I won't have to shut off.
No, you won't have to shut off. He's under strict management now, and he's going to release a new single this coming Sunday. If you imagine Bongo went into studio to release a new single just in time for this event coming for this
Movlitan
coming
single sa
Sunday.
of a single sa sate because momempe.
And for another thing, like I indicated earlier, we have the solo group, SWAT solo group from Brooklyn. He will be there with his group. If you like solo, the solo, you're into this solo thing, which is our heritage, our cultural thing. You have SWAT solo group. If you're a karaoke lover or fan, you will be able to participate in the karaoke competition. If you love a game of dominoes, you love dominoes, we have a four-hand domino competition. And so, trust me, Brother Garfield, I'm very excited. I cannot wait to meet my political leader, the Honorable Alan Chasney. I cannot wait to meet Sister Nancy Charles. I cannot wait to meet my good friend, Honorable Guy Joseph. I cannot wait to meet Champagne from Sky FM and many more executive members of the United Workers' Party. Also, I cannot wait to meet the rank and file of the supporters of the United Workers' Party who reside in the diaspora. I've been getting calls, like I indicated earlier, as far as Texas and Atlanta. Persons are taking the drive down. Those of you in Connecticut, you're not too far from us. It's only a 2-hour drive. Those of you that reside in New Jersey, you're only 1 hour away from us. Come, take the drive down. It's a Labor Day weekend. Come intermingle, meet Brother Garfield Oliver in living color. If you have not met him personally, this is the opportunity to meet Brother Garfield. He will be at the event live. Caribbean American News Media will be live at the event. Also,
Yes, we will be.
if you have not met Morgie in person, he will be performing live. Like I indicated, we have a new Calypso single called CIP. You can't miss that song.
Boy,
It's
that's
gonna
good.
be that's a big
That's what. Wow, that one is a big one. I look forward to hearing Morgie.
yes. So for those of you in Britain and you do not have the transportation means, transportation will be available by Utica and Church Avenue out in front of the Chase Bank from 2 p.m. So transportation will be there from 2 to 6. If you're not there between 2 to 6, sorry, but the show has to go on. So I'm just putting it out there, and it's $10 a head. Once you get to the event, you have no fear. You will get back to your home safely. I can assure you that. Last year, part of my responsibility was to ensure that logistically, when it comes to transportation, that was intact, and it will be no different this Sunday.
And
No
Ian,
different.
I would advise those who will be attending the event from Brooklyn to call to book your ride. I think you should, so that
Okay,
the
so let me.
organizers can know whether they need to have 2 or 3 trips. So I would start, if I were you, I would start reserving my seat now by calling. Ian, what's the caucus number?
You can call my personal number. You can call 302-508-9165, and I would gladly furnish you with the information. You can call me if you need transportation. Call me directly. I will take your name, and we will synchronize it, and to ensure that persons who want to head up to Queens will get to Queens, and once the event is over, you will get back home safely. I can guarantee you that. In addition to that, like I indicated, I understood last year and year before, we had slight parking issues. This year, we're hoping to get the road blocked off. It's work in progress. There's no guarantee, but we're hoping to do that. And hopefully, if that is done, you will have more options in so as parking. So parking should not be an issue whatsoever. Um, in terms of security, the event is a very secured residence. There's no issue of security, so you can feel free to come. There's no security issue.
No, our okay, good.
Your
So we
support.
okay.
You can come and intermingle with your supporters, and let's have some fun. Let's have that camaraderie. Let us get to know each other, because we're not just UWP supporters. We are St. Lucians first and foremost.
Yes, and that is true. So I'm encouraging all. It's going to be a weekend of United Workers Party at work, basically. So please, there will be other announcements. I suspect that will be made concerning our leaders. So our political leaders. By the way, Mr. Chasney is in Washington D.C. reviewing those CIP documents, and we look forward to hearing from him. We look forward to hearing from him at the event, or let's take this call. Call you on the air, Caribbean American News Media Platform.
Craig Charles.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Brother, I'm doing good.
Yes, welcome to the platform.
Mm-hmm.
What's on your mind?
Yes.
We have a serious echo.
We're getting some echo of feedback from you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead, my friend. Hey, who is that?
Yes.
Charles?
Yeah, Craig Charles. Yes, Brother Carfield.
Yes, my friend.
Wonderful show. Like always.
Thank you.
Brother Ian.
How are you, my friend?
Good night to you, sir.
I hope to see you on Sunday.
Yes, I'll have to make it my duty to be there because I'm a DJ as well, and I want to contribute to my party. I support the United Workers Party. Yeah,
the more the merrier. I
have all my songs lined up already.
Oh, so you're coming down?
You coming down?
Yeah, I'll have to make. I live in the middle of the country, Indiana. I live in Indiana, so yeah.
Yeah, come down because listen to me, I'm Craig.
Because I want to meet with my political leader. I want to meet with Guy Joseph. All this. That's a big event. I should not stay here.
So you don't want to meet me either?
Especially. Of course, I want to meet everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, come man. I look forward to meeting you.
Yes.
And
on a serious note,
Brother Greg, bring a delegation with you.
I'm a born Lucian and I come here in my 30s. And what I seen in St. Lucia, it bleed my heart.
Oh boy,
it really do. Since when I was growing up, my grandfather, I remember like in the time of Campton in VJ, because I'm the John Charles in VJ. My grandfather was in charge of the water in VJ. I can never forget that. And it was John Compton at the time. He got light and he run water in VJ and he bring light. And so it's like, I don't know other part. Well, like all my memories, mostly all my family is UWP. You can't come and labor. We don't know about labor. Labor is destruction. They bring. Like, I remember because farmer, my daddy was a big time farmer. That's how we send school, children to school, like, on coupe pa coupe and all this destruction type. It's a lot. Then people have done nothing. And that's why I don't really want to get, because I have a lot of enemy. When I speak, people don't like what I have to say because I speak in my mind, because it's a lot of why they go and match what they do, what progress.
But let me ask you, Craig, what part of St. Lucia you're from?
My dad is from Montclair.
Where's Montclair? Oh, that's in the valley.
No, before you Peter Zabo and Montclair, before you been Bellevue, man.
Bellevue.
You fought enough.
Yeah, okay.
You fought enough. Yeah.
I got you now.
I
got you.
Yeah.
So your representative is Moses Jean-Baptiste, the worst health minister in the world. The worst in the world.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to. That's why I don't want to say nothing, because I'll have enemies, because people talk a lot of nonsense. But like I feel, if you see right by if you see it's a clinic, and
Young people, and when you go inside there, it's like, my God, luxury. You know how much millions of dollars because Indiana is not a blue state, it's a Republican.
Yeah.
It will never have a Democrat. Since I live here, they never have a Democrat
Democratic
governance.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all Republican.
Democrat, yeah.
But we keep everything intact. Our roads, it's like we pay taxes, and like I'm not against taxes, but in St. Lucia, in my little island, what are we doing? We're collecting taxes. What are we doing for the people? Where is our hospital? Where is our airport? Alan Shasney was going to build the state of the art airport. When they come in, they stop that. The St. Jude Hospital, they stop that. Now, people of St. Lucia are opening their eyes. Really? Why we settling? My question is, why we settling for less?
Yeah.
So, even today, I was talking to somebody. So I say, you mean to tell me somebody can buy me for $2? $2, a shot of white rum for $2? They can buy me? Really?
Oh, $2 for a shot of rum still?
No, I think somebody tell me no, it's $5 right now.
Yeah, because VAT and everything, 5%, 2.5%. Why?
St. Lucia is a mess. St. Lucia is like, and we say we elect a prime minister. So, I better don't say. I get really emotional. I just get really personal, and people just don't like. That's why I don't really get into it, because sometimes I even curse, man. I losing my head, brother Gaffrey, because
don't lose your head.
I'm gonna say this tonight. A lot of our people is very ignorant. That's what we not, because some of them I don't want to be around them because they're not educating people. They're very ignorant. So you mean to tell me I grew up in GG? I'm not afraid to say it. I grew up in GG. Do have no education, and why I have an open mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Not to say I have a degree. Why I have an open mind? My mind is broadened, like I cannot be what people drink or what people tell me, just foolishness.
Yep.
You see this man, Alan Shasney? 100 million times. He got my support. I die, and he I support.
And that's your right.
No, I don't know nobody else. It's United Workers' Party. That's who I know. The man is a visionary. The man had, if the man will stay in office, a solution will be sweet.
Ian want to talk to you.
Yes.
Greg, I listened to you and I want to applaud you for your loyalty and your support. And I just want to bring forth an idea to you. Maybe in Indiana, maybe we can form a caucus or a cell of supporters. Would you be able to mobilize a few supporters, persons that you know as rank and file supporters of the UWP, and galvanize them and get them together so we can have a caucus or a cell of the United Workers' Party in Indiana? Would you be able to take on that venture?
Sure, yeah. Sure.
Organize them. We'll travel up there and officially help you to launch the caucus up there.
All right, so I'll work on that, brother Gaffrey.
Yeah,
that's
man,
a great idea.
And we'll do a town hall meeting up there. Just invite us.
All right, so I'll work on that definitely.
But you have to do barbecue, mama. You pork, eh?
I know.
So come Sunday,
barbecue. I love my barbecue.
How are we? Who got a barbecue?
And my music. So that I have to be there. I have to be there, brother Garfield.
Yes.
In Brooklyn, New York.
What will happen, Greg?
In Queens, New York.
Yeah, Queens.
Yeah. What will happen is when you come to the
event.
But
great show, brother Garfield. Keep up the good work. I love the vibe. I like what I see. I always watch you, and you're very inspiring. Very. Yeah. I just, brother Ian, keep up the good work, and I looking forward to meeting you.
Yes, look forward.
Thank
So-
you. Same here, buddy.
Yes.
Once you see me, walk up to me,
Yeah.
you know. Walk up to me.
And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you come,
Yeah,
because
rope up on
You
me,
are the
man.
first man out there, man. See, brother Gaffey.
I know.
when you come, when we meet on Sunday,
Yeah.
Brother Greg, when we meet on Sunday, the lines of communication will be open. You will meet your party chairman.
Okay.
We can exchange numbers, and we can get something going in Indiana in regards of caucus or something. We can make that start that process.
All right. Yeah. I like that idea. That's a very good idea. I'm gonna be working on it like ASAP.
Yes, thank you. Just put a list
Thank
of
you,
names
buddy.
together, and we get a
Uh-huh.
date for the event to let us know early so we can plan to take a road trip.
Sure.
We're renting an
No
RV.
problem.
We're sleeping on the road.
All right. That's a great idea.
Yeah, man, we rent an RV.
Mm.
But thank you so much, Craig, and keep up playing
All
your
right.
music, your Western music. I didn't
Yeah.
jump the fence.
For
The
sure.
fruit was offered free.
And walk with your
Well, you've been following me. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
walk with your laptop so we can add you. Walk with your laptop so we can add you as one of our DJs.
Sure. That's what, yeah, because Brother Ian, I was trying to reach you, I was trying
You
to
can
reach
call
you,
me
yeah.
at-
Okay, so
you can call me
he
at
will reach out to you
202.
online.
Yeah, online.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Blessing.
Okay,
Yeah.
brother. Blessings. Yeah. That was a good call. I like him.
I enjoyed that
Yeah.
call. Yeah.
But Ian, there's something that, and we will, when Champagne comes on, and maybe some of the political leaders, we have to speak also of the meeting in the Boulevard, September 22nd. We are not going to be begging people or paying anyone. This got to be organic. You got to want to come out.
Oh.
You got to feel the need to come out based on all what is happening in your country. You got to understand the healthcare crisis, GPH, CIP, the disrespect from government ministers to our professionals, and you got to feel the need to come out. So I'm not going to encourage any party to beg you and pay you and all this kind of story. We are going to give you the date, September the 22nd, in the Boulevard. That's
Not
UWP
only that,
headquarters. Go ahead,
You
brother.
you miss a major component of September 22nd.
Talk to me.
September 22nd is when you'll be hearing some of your candidates.
Thank you. You see why I can't do without you?
So
Yes.
so listen to me, St. Lucia.
Yeah.
September 22nd on the William Peter Boulevard is
Boulevard.
where you have to be, where your party, the United Workers Party, will be launching a few of its candidates,
Yes.
and that is critical. So mark that date, September 22nd. And by the way, that happens to be my son's birthday. So I'm going to be celebrating, because you know what? I was very happy what I saw yesterday. Insofar as the UWP stream live or live stream,
Yes.
the number of young persons I saw
Yes.
coming out and
Yes.
articulating the issues, particularly everybody was good. But there was one young man that stood out for me, was Mr. Harry. He spoke
Sorry,
on
we have
the
another call
education
coming in.
system.
Caribbean American News
Sure.
Media Platform. You're on the air with Ian and myself, Oliver here. Caller, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, I'm expecting a response from the callers regarding the meeting that Philip JPA had yesterday. The untruths.
We're
I
gonna
need some
we're gonna
callers to call and debunk some of the untruths.
Caller, we're going to deal with that
You understand?
tomorrow. The
Because-
entire show tomorrow is going to be Meneva Ward is going to be here. The entire show, we're going to play the entire clip and we're going to debunk it and bounce it and do whatever. We're going to do whatever we have to do with it tomorrow night. But you can go ahead, caller.
Yeah, but this is fresh because there's certain things that Philip JPA said at that meeting on the market state that he's going to give the business people an amnesty for VAT, for paying the VAT to the government.
You tell them to keep the money and pay a little back.
Yeah,
Because
but what's about the working class people and the citizens have been paying their VAT
Are you going to tell them that? Are you going to give them something back?
This is a shame. By the way, this is market step talk. This is market step talk. Maji. Nonsense.
You cannot give it to business people that are making profits. And you're collecting this VAT from the citizens, and then you turn it and you give back to the business people. And you're talking about just for the malware.
Yeah.
Not only that, caller, without interjecting, Philip J. Pierre, when he appeared on Andrew Paul's show, was it Friday?
It'll be Friday.
I got the opportunity. Yeah, Friday. This past Friday, I got the opportunity to call in the show, and I asked Philip J. Pierre a specific question. I said to him, "Did you go into the Parliament of St. Lucia and indicated that the 2.5% levy that you imposed on the box of St. Lucians was solely for health and security?" You know what he answered to me, Brother Garfield, and the caller?
What did he say?
He said he never said that. I said,
"Are you serious?"
Yes, he said he never said that. I said, "Did you go months after and said that the 2.5% levy that you imposed was for a condition on a CDB loan?" He said he never said that. Every time Philip J. speaks, it's a lie coming out from his mouth. It's a total lie.
You know Philip J. right
Philip
now.
J. let me just finish here.
You understand? A lot of
Philip
falsehoods,
J.
the guys 60 all there.
Exactly.
Because
Philip
he knows
J.
his audience.
Yeah, he said yesterday, one of the things we have to debunk yesterday, tomorrow, he said to the effect that Alan Chastney wants us to lose our corresponding banks. What does that have to do with Alan Chastney?
That's nonsense.
The banks.
Yeah, but Alan Chastney is a businessman. Listen to me. That's a businessman.
Yeah.
Okay? He's not going to jeopardize his business.
That's right.
I mean, he has more to lose than Philip J. ever have to lose. You think he would jeopardize his business?
Philip J.
I mean, who Philip J. think he's talking to? Stupid people?
You need to stop that nonsense. Just talking a whole lot of garbage about the opposition want people to lose correspondent banks. That's nonsense, Mr. Pear. You shouldn't be making such market step talk to the people.
But are you telling me that Chastney, a visionary, is going to shoot himself in the feet?
Because he thinks Chastney thinks like him.
Anyway, gentlemen, have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling, my friend.
You're welcome.
Yes. Go ahead, call. Okay, sorry. We have another call, but go ahead, Ian. You were saying something about Philip J. Pierre. And one thing I realized with him, he plays with words very well. Let's take this call, Ian. Call you on the air, Caribbean American News Media Platform.
One thing I realized with him, he plays with words very well.
Call you on the air.
Good night, Garfield, and all your listeners.
Yes, and Dr. Ian.
Well, of course, I was just coming. I'm finished digging him up on the line.
I know, I saw you.
Yes, very hard-working PRO. I wish all the caucuses, the PROs, would take a leaf from his page. You know.
You don't think Ian does overdo it sometimes?
Nah, man, Ian not over. Ian is doing the right thing. Let me tell you, big up Ian. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Listen to me, Garfield. I heard and I saw many persons are writing and asking on different lines about their caucuses in the different countries, and they would like to have caucuses. I want to say that being involved and on the ground, I have never seen so much interest in UWP.
Yeah.
People wanting to be a part, wanting to do, because they have realized and recognized that this government has just been a whole lot of bluff, a whole lot of lies. Nothing has happened. Nothing is happening. Okay, these guys are for themselves. They're seeing that. And we have been speaking and asking people to come out and show themselves, and it just cannot just stay quiet and waiting for voting. But come out and show your support. And the people are waking up now, they're coming out, they're calling, they're involved. Now, remember when I was diaspora ambassador, we had not caucuses, but diaspora units everywhere in every country, and they were very active, very involved. They used to be sending their things down, and I had them going to SSGF. I had the customs in on our team, and those people had seamlessly been able to send their stuff down to St. Lucia for people, for schools, for homes, for all charity, and we made it easy on them. Right now, Garfield, you heard nothing about the diaspora group.
Yeah.
You don't hear them, you don't see them. We had them on TV, on NTN.
Yeah.
We had every donation they sent. We used to put it out on TV so that they and the whole of St. Lucia knew what they were doing. You are not hearing nothing. And those groups are actually reaching out to me on Facebook and saying to me that they want to be involved. They want the chairman and the political leader and them to come and do what they're doing in New York, to come and do it in Martinique. I just saw a request from Martinique. They want it in St. Croix. Barbados has a huge diaspora group.
Yes.
They want some kind of interest. We need to now start reaching out to those people. You see Cayenne. We have Cayenne are complaining. I try to stay out of it. I take a step back because I'm not in government, and it's not my job anymore. So let it, I feel sad, I feel sorry because we have done so much work and it seems to be at a standstill. But, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
All I can say is our party can reach out to those who are supporting the United Workers' Party and get them. Because at first, the diaspora groups wanted to stay and wait to see what the government would be doing with them. They wanted to be non-partisan, but nothing is happening. And I dare somebody to come out and say, well, they see things are happening with the government and the diaspora groups around the world. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Not like we were doing. The involvement, the engagement we had with them, and the fact that we made St. Lucia understand how important the diaspora was, how valuable the contributions to the country, the social, the economic development of the country, how much that their country meant to them, and that we in St. Lucia must value them. And that's not happening anymore. So now that these people are asking us, UWP, to reach out to them, I think we should, and you guys keep up the good work. I watched the match yesterday, and I know that there was a lot of advertisement for months about that match. It was delayed. I heard that people were paid. I saw people showing on Facebook vouchers that were given to people. I heard it my own ears on one of the SLP talk shows where they were saying about food and buses, And then all I can say, Gaffney, if you have a video of the match that the UWP had earlier this year, where we didn't ask people, we didn't pay people, we didn't give them food, we didn't give them drink, we didn't pay buses for them. We didn't have long advertisements. We just said to them to come, to march from Alan's office and political leader's office to the boulevard. And that crowd that we had, in my view, was even bigger than the crowd that was there yesterday for this paid party kind of march yesterday. And yet, to them, if I were the government, and I don't expect them to say that, but the visual show, all you have to do is put the two visuals together. The people spoke, regardless of much food, drink, money, vouchers, whatever you did, no matter what you say, we want you to know that we do not support what you are doing. We are disappointed with you as a government, and we're showing you that. So only the diehard SNP came out But my goodness, if I was the government, I would say the writing is on the wall. And I want to say to Flubbles, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pressing. Keep calling. Keep writing. Keep doing lives. Keep calling on the lives, all the shows. Keep supporting your party. Keep standing with your political leader and your leaders. Keep taking the information and sharing it. Keep listening. And keep that government on their toes and let them know that your time is up. It's time for you to get out. We are finished. We are tired. We are not tolerating anymore. We are not bluffed. We're tired of our country being disrespected on the international world scene. We want our country back. And you guys made so much noise during the time when there was this government had COVID. You lied so much, and now you're drinking with the same COVID cardboard people that you said so much about. You flying, you all about, and you say Alan was flying, and look at the things that you're doing. You have not done anything to make life easier for us. You complain about the boys on the block want to go out, but the boys on the block are now killing each other.
Yeah.
It's people are afraid to go out of their house. It's threats and insults and it's nippy and drama, and you say about corruption. You cannot free it. You cannot arrest anybody. You have a special prosecutor who's doing nothing, who's being paid, and the poor man has no work to do because there is no corruption. And yet we are hearing Martinez is calling you all kind of corruption of 18 people. Man, I'm tired. I'm ready to vote. Vote you all out. We are ready for you all to go. And I'm saying, Flubbo, don't ease up. We are fire. Put the flame on. Let us get these people off our back. And Gaffer, proud of you, my son.
Thank you, my mother.
Ian, what y'all are doing, continue to do it. Do not ease up. Let them insult. We don't care. Every rope have an end. And their rope, we burn it already. It's over. God bless you all. Good night.
Thank you so much, Doc.
Good night.
And
Good
that
night.
was
Good night.
Ambassador. And finally, Ian, I know we got to go, but we will continue our program tomorrow. We have Meniva Ward, who will be dissecting and chopping up the whole yesterday's event and statements made. And we're expecting in studio, I'm sure, some of our leaders. And on Monday night, we have Champagne, who will be live with us, sitting next to me in the anchor chair, of course, and I will take the temporary chair and have him to sit in the main chair. And we're going to have a beautiful discussion. But go ahead, Ian.
And I want to take this opportunity to apologize for Champagne not being present. There were some technical glitches tonight, but rest assured, he asked me on behalf of Champagne, he asked me to make that apology. And that, like you indicated, he will be on Monday evening, so he will be live in studio with you, Brother Garfield.
Yes.
And I just want to, in wrapping up, I just want to say to St. Lucia and to all supporters in the United States of America, whether you live in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, as far as Indiana, and I'm happy that Greg is coming down. The action is this coming Sunday, where the New York Flubbo Caucus, we're having the biggest Labor Day event, barbecue event. There'll be lots of entertainment, lots of 5 DJs will be on the console, lots to eat and drink, lots of fun activities. Get to meet your leaders of your party, and yes, come and come and see what it's like to be around your Flubbo family. And so, yes, the action is this coming Sunday, September 1st. Transportation, once again, is available between Utica and Church Avenue in front of the Chase Bank. It's $10 a head. And I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in your large numbers.
All right. And so, just bear with me, folks. And so we also would like to remind you of the meeting in the Boulevard that is in St. Lucia on the 22nd of September 2024, and we are looking for you to be there in large numbers. And I can tell you, I can predict before we leave here, that this is going to be one of the biggest turnout that the United Workers' Party will ever have done in their history. This meeting, it's right, the people are ready for it, and they're going to come out in large numbers. They're going to flood the boulevard on that on the 22nd of October. I'm going to make an announcement right here on the platform before I allow Ian to leave. He's under my control tonight. He's in straight jacket. Why is me? So here's a big announcement. September the 22nd, 2024. I am going to be on the ground with the party in the boulevard on the 24th, on the 22nd of September. And I look forward to meeting with many of you in the boulevard for that Sunday event, 22nd of September. So get your stuff ready, and we're going to send a signal to the government that we too are fired up, and we too are ready to go. Yeah? So shine up your boots and get your stuff ready. I look forward to seeing Shasho and all the others on the ground on the 22nd. And you know I like my food, so as usual, you'll have to prepare my meals for me, especially. Shasho, you have to make the dumpling and this thing nice, you know, so that we can have a beautiful time. All right? And so we look forward to the support. Those of you who cannot go, you cannot travel, support someone who is going. Help someone to get down there for this event. But it's going to be a big one, and we're going to be together as one family on the 22nd of September. So you also have your date on Sunday here in New York, and if you miss that date, you will have to answer to Caribbean American News. You better come. No CIP money for you all if you all don't come. Well, that's the solution out here. Go ahead, Ian, your closing points.
Yeah, just want to say two things. That on September 22nd, there's another
sorry about that.
incentive
I wasn't
to
hearing you,
join.
Ian. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was indicating that September 22nd is the day on the William Peter Boulevard. There's an added incentive for you to attend this meeting. You'll be able to hear some of your new candidates, and that's an added incentive to join and come out in large numbers on the William Peter Boulevard on the 22nd. But before that is this coming Sunday is where the action is at 138-20 on 224th Street, Laurelton, Queens, New York. Join the New York Football Caucus. Come and meet your leaders of your party, the Honorable Alan Chasney, the leader of the opposition. Mr. Guy Joseph will be in attendance. Sister Nancy Charles, Champagne will be there. Brother Garfield Oliver will be there. Caribbean American News Media will be giving live coverage. Excuse me, lots of entertainment. Top DJ will be on the console, such as DJ Black Spider, DJ King D, DJ Sci-Fi, DJ High Plus, DJ Small Boy. We have Morgie who will be flying in from Canada, and he will be debuting his CIP song. We have top local soca artists that will be performing. We have the SWAT solo group. They will be performing live. We have a karaoke competition. We have a forehand domino competition. And also you'll be able to have live shout outs to your friends and family back home, and also to tell us how you feel about your country. All of Sonosha will be hearing you live in living color, brought to you by Soul Rights, Caribbean American News Media. And lastly, transportation once again will be available from Utica, between Utica and Church Avenue in front of the Chase Bank from 2 p.m. So that's it for me, Brother Garfield. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so
and
much.
Once again, join the New York Football Caucus. Become a member. Stand up and be counted.
Thank you, Ian. Nice to have you on board. So that was Ian Friends on the platform, and we look forward to having you on tomorrow night. And remember, the 22nd is the time where you would have the opportunity to send a signal that you are locked and you are ready to remove this government. All right? Yes, you are locked to dread. I see Anson told me don't. That's not going to happen, lol. And so you know better than that. You're a veteran politician. You know that the UWP have brought out large numbers, can bring out large numbers, and will bring out large numbers, and we will not have to pay anyone like you guys did, Anson. We will not have to look for CIP money from the CIP office under the table. That was under the table in the little container. We don't have to go in that piggy bank and give anyone CIP money. We don't have to give the Rastas anything. We don't have to give anyone anything to appease them. You know, understand what I'm saying? We just got to show them your lack of leadership, your lack of vision, the laziness among your politicians, and also the nastiness. We just got to show the people that. We don't have to pay them, and they will come out. As a matter of fact, we got to show them the picture with the man being pushed out of the post office. Yes, we will. We will show them your guy, Richard Frederick, trying to disrespect the Medical and Dental Association. Yes, we'll show that, and that will bring the people out, friends. We got to just remind the people to go out there, go before you come to the march, go and buy groceries at the supermarket. That alone will bring them out to the march, friends, at the gas pump. That will bring the people out. So we look forward to bringing the people out based on the issues that are affecting them, not pushing money in their pockets. No. We're not going to do that nonsense. No, we're going to play it by the real game. We're going to do the real thing and show them the issues and allow them to come out. If they come out after they would assess the issues, listen to me, then we would have done a good thing. But if we have to be bullying people, going on every network in the world, whether underground or unground, and begging, please, if you don't come, we will look bad. You know, people will laugh at us. See? Yeah, don't make them laugh at us. Oh, just come. We're not going to do all that foolishness. That's Pappy show. Yeah? Yeah, we will show you what it's like. Just watch the space. Anyway, folks, you have a beautiful rest of your night. And let me tell you something. Don't let the bed bugs, the labor bugs bite. Don't let Anson bite. Anson, go to bed. Wash your face and go to bed. Yes. Peace ek I dummy. Right? You all had your march. Leave us alone. Let us do our thing. Anson, come up and spend all your labor money. We will take all it. We don't want your CIP money. By the way, we'll know if it's CIP. We mark all of them. So bring your money that you work hard for. I know you're a hard worker. And come buy all our food and everything. And then when you finish, you can go. Don't talk politics. Don't go by Chasney, because if you go close to him, naipon, nagado. We bukiki security Chasney. Upavin boy, come by me, not by him. Where? Ek kohanuka maintainly. Alright? Ek pa me ne PS flab labor t-shirt. Nuka po yon law. Si ou kvini, bo barbecue no ek PS labor t-shirt. Nuka tiye law. Ek ou ka vie sabara law. So just go look for your old, dust off your old flabo shirt from John Compton time. I know you have it. Go get it and bring it. Alright? But come, you gotta come. We want everybody to come. Tutmun, come. Come one, come all. I look forward to meeting many of you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be excited. And if you miss it, ek blame how. Pa blame me. Alright? Bon. By the way, let me warn you all. When you all see Anson show up in his 3-piece suit in the hot sun for the barbecue, pawi, low way ka swe, ek ba ko pawi Anson, kite Anson, just baile. Kite, let him go and buy his stuff. Where? Anyway, folks, remember, sons and daughters of St. Lucia, have a beautiful night. It is good to have you here with us. We look forward to all the other caucuses being formed. We look forward in assisting you and assisting the party in forming those caucuses, especially the one in Connecticut. I believe that one will be the first one that will be launched before year end. I am predicting that because I see the excitement on the people up there. All right, so somebody say Anson does pee. Anson does pee in his bed, so he's no difference. You all leave by Anson alone. You all leave the man alone. Quitter book like I said, si boule ka pisse carbon, li se carbon li ki achete. Wise me, si boule ba vle leve, yi vle pisse, c'est affaire. Folks, I love you all. Boss lady, I know me do highway. All right, Ian, thank you so much. All right, folks, let's see if we get a UWP promo to get. You know what? I know which one I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Is Alan do this, come and feel is smart. All the ministers and the PM, he more popular than them. Is them causing the problem, cause they have a name like an anthem. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Stop playing game, stop calling Alan names. Is Alan do this, Alan do that. Do this, do that. Alan do this, Alan do that. Hey, tous les jours on ça. If the man go on a holiday up in Toronto, oi, oi. Next day is big news on TV and radio, oi, oi. To remain in the limelight, that is what he's looking for. To be more popular, is a Pakatan, last pali about Alan. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Is Alan do this, come and feel is smart. That is the strategy, to keep people talking about he. Even the heavy roller, calling he Johnny Walker. Is Alan do this.
And folks, let me tell you something. Is Alan make them fellas start spending CIP money, you know?
And Alan do that. He brainwashing we, even like singing about he. Oh lad, is Alan do this, Alan do that, Alan do this, Alan do that. 15 do that. Walker. Oh lad, Alan, Alan, Alan. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Is Alan do this, come and feel is smart. All the ministers and the PM, he more popular than them. Is them causing the problem, cause they have a name like an anthem. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Stop playing game, stop calling Alan names. Is Alan do this, Alan do that. Do this, do that. Alan do this, Alan do that. Hey, tous les jours on ça. If the man go on a holiday up in Toronto, oi, oi. Next day is big news on TV and radio, oi, oi. To remain in the limelight, that is what he's looking for. To be more popular, is a Pakatan, last pali about Alan. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that. Is Alan do this, come and feel is smart. That is the strategy, to keep people talking about he. Even the heavy roller, calling he Johnny Walker. Is Alan do this, and Alan do that.
SOS, Mayday, Mayday. The St. Lucia, a luxury liner, sailing the Caribbean Sea, with a good old majestically. There were few in her class. Faithfully, she fulfilled her sailor's needs. But labor was overpowered by greed, and so the pilfered slow, causing scandal and row. Now things look dull, she's at a lull. She could barely sit on a hull. Half we balling, Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship, or shall we sit on it and perish slow? We don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. I say no. Captain, you tell me what to do. The St. Lucia, in her day of sailing, she was a friend, a true friend to one and all. And in her day, she sailed majestically. No government doing bubble. And yes, well, she always did her best to help out those in distress. Now she don't have money, we have to beg Joffrey. Labor boys don't share, none of them care. We must vote them out, I declare. Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship, or shall we sit on it and perish slow? We don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. We don't know. You tell me what to do. Now there's a lot of fingers pointing. Suffering going on too long. Kenny must be blamed for all her failures. Labor must be blamed for doing us wrong. Now please remember, I'm warning you, we can't take 5 more years with this crew to hold the keys to her fault, cause we know who's at fault. So it's up to you, it's up to we, to give this ship to UWP. Captain, this ship is sinking. Captain, seas are rough. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship, or shall we sit on it and perish slow? I say no. Team labor will have to go. I say no. Mama, we don't want them no more. I say no. Ale, get out the door. I say no. Mama, we don't want them no more. I say no. We don't want them no more. I say no. And we don't want labor no more. I say no.
Right, folks, have a beautiful night. May God bless you as you sleep. All right, enjoy the rest of the night. See you, God's willing, tomorrow at for our 8:15 broadcast on GVD TV and also Facebook and our YouTube channel. We love you, friends. Let's stick together. Remember, unity is strength, and we have a common mission, a common goal, and that is to remove this inept government. We also have Mr. Chasney, who is reviewing files at this time there in Washington, D.C., and will make a statement to the people of St. Lucia at the appropriate time. Please watch this space. We might have some surprise broadcast in the coming days right here on the platform between Sunday, Monday. We look forward to, on Tuesday, look forward to having some special broadcasts right here on Caribbean American News Media Platform. It's going to be your official station, your official platform for the New York Flopper Caucus Town Hall meeting and barbecue. That is Sunday evening. So see you, friends, and we look forward to being with you over there in Connecticut and also in the other states. Please let us know. You can text us names and contacts, so at least we know what will be happening. But I am willing to work together to help in the formation of those caucuses. Blessings, folks. See you when I see you. God's willing. God's willing. It is always God's willing. All right, folks. Good night.